All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High and the proper names in the Paleo-Hebrew tongue. I want to say Kal Halayim, La Yahweh, Ba Hashem Yahweh Shai, Ba Hashem Rakakadash Ma'amath. Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father, who the word ignorantly and willingly called God or Jehovah. Ba Hashem meaning in the name of. Yahweh Shai meaning he who delivers, who the word ignorantly and willingly called JC today. I want to give a double honor to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who rule well, and another double honor to my elder as well, Ahar Wanda bin Yasha Allah of the Lions Den Camp here in Jacksonville, Florida. Salutations to the 144,000 hopeful elect pushing this truth across the four winds, and to the one-third remnant believers on Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah, Shalom, Shalom. Going to be a quick lesson put together through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah, and I pray that it be edifying. It's basically about this TikTok video I saw, my take on the elites trying to make the Bible basically illegal. Labeling the New Testament Bible as anti-Semitic, basically. But I'm gonna let this sister speak, and I'm gonna bring out a few precepts and then wrap it up.
Would you look at that? The time is coming. The time is coming where you can no longer play the right defense or play that lukewarm role or be half in, half out, because you are going to be made to decide where you stand. Because as sure as I'm sitting here, they are pushing to make the Bible illegal by putting a label on it called anti-Semitism. It is now, or will be, if this bill is passed, considered illegal to be a Christian, to be a Bible-believing Christian, because they're trying to say now that it is considered anti-Semitism to say that the Jews had anything to do with killing Jesus. It is seen as anti-Semitic, and they want to throw out the whole New Testament. Imagine that. If I'm not mistaken, wasn't it your ancestors that was like, let the curse be on us and our children?
No, sister. No, actually, our ancestors that was saying that. Pontius Pilate was trying to get the Lord back. His wife was having all type of crazy dreams about Yahweh Shai. They said, hey, man, you don't want this man blood on your hands. So Pontius Pilate said, man, y'all do what y'all got to do. You see what I'm saying? So they were trying to basically alley-oop Yahweh Shai to somebody else so the blood won't be on their hands. But eventually they said, well, let his blood be upon us and our children. That was our people that said that. It wasn't them people. It wasn't those Romans. But, they still they're going to get their judgment worse than us.
Because they wanted him crucified so bad. And now they want to hide under the guise of anti-Semitism. Well, you know what? You did what you did, okay? Like, I don't know what this thing is with people or people's ancestors being so bold as to do a thing, and now generations later, you got people wanting to cover up that wrong that was done. Like, how can you, what?
That's my first time seeing all that, so I'm just gonna stop it right there and get the first precept, because the sister said in the beginning of that sister said in the beginning of that video, she was basically saying it's no more straddling the fence, playing that lukewarm role. You know what I'm saying? And most of the people that's in these Christian churches right now, they lukewarm. They don't have the spirit of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah. But that's where that mercy come in when it's all said and done with. In Jacob's trouble, the Lord might give it to him, or he might keep some of them, the majority, the 2/3 of them, blinded. But those that was called, that mercy, that it says he will have mercy on whom he have mercy, he gonna cause his elect to come to cross paths with the men of the Lord when it's their time to receive it. You know what I'm saying? Because even my first time, I wasn't trying to receive it. I remember it was 2012. And I say, man, I'm finna go to the basketball court. I go up to the basketball court, me and my friend. We playing a game with some big boys. They probably I was in 9th grade at the time. We running full courts. So this guy, he walked up. I remember, man, he came up. I believe he took his hat off. I believe. He just started prophesying, teaching. And he looked homeless, man. He looked homeless. So as he teaching, I'm the only one that go to church at the time, so I'm just listening to him. But I'm still faking like I'm not listening to him because I don't want to look lame in front of everybody else. But I'm listening to him. So when he finally walked off, I asked one of my homeboys, I said, man, hop in the game for me. I'll be right back. So I ran to go talk to him. So when I ran up and go talk to him, he said something about, yeah, you know, only 144,000. He telling me this, and I said, man, that shit don't sound right. Is he telling me this? He said, yeah, 144,000. That's the only thing I remember him saying. He said, I just want you to say one thing for me. He said, I want you to say, hell is not real. And I'm thinking, if I say that shit, I'm going to go to hell. You see what I'm saying? So I said, I'm sorry, I can't say that. So I turned around. I took 3 big ass steps. You know that little shimmy step that you take before you finna real deal take off. You probably be like 1, 2, 3, and then start taking. No, that's my thing. But after I took my 3 steps, I turned around and he was gone. And I'm in like an open field. It's like a few trees. You know what I'm saying? And my mindset, I ain't know what was going on. You see what I'm saying? I ain't know what was going on. All I know is when I turned around, he was gone. And this was in 2012. And he was telling me about 144,000 and this and that. So a year go by and I move all the way to the south side. I'm not living on the west side no more. And I used to have to take this, like my bus stop was like a good 3 miles from my house. So I real deal get off the bus because I had to walk to that school district to get on the bus. If not, I would have to go to a whole nother school. And I didn't want to go to that school because it was basically what I had just left. So, you know, I had done walked 3 miles and I seen him standing at the movies on the side of the movies, and he wasn't talking. He was just looking at me from afar. He was just looking at me from a distance. You know, I said, that's that same man from a year ago. It looked like he had the same clothes on too. So when that happened, man, you know, it just opened my eyes up to a little bit, you know. But what would have happened if it wasn't my time to get the truth back then, basically what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? So I was straddling the fence. And you got a lot of Christians that's real deal. That night when I ran, because I went to a goddamn Christian concert. It was called Youthquake Live. You know, all type of Christian. It was straight Edomites in there. We used to be the only Jakes in there. It's called Youthquake Live. So that night, I called my youth pastor at the time. I said, yeah, this man just said this and he just said that, blah, 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 this and that. He said, man, don't listen to that guy. That guy's crazy. That's what he told me. You see what I'm saying? Now, all these years later, I'm saying the same thing that he's saying. You see what I'm saying? He couldn't have, I don't know if he was an angel, probably, you know, not. He probably couldn't have been an angel. Probably wasn't an angel, probably just in my eyes, you know, because there was a story that my elders telling us about a guy who was teaching. He walked up and the guy thought he was an angel, so it could have been one of those situations as well. You see what I'm saying? But when I look back, man, that man was gone, man. That man disappeared. You see what I'm saying? But I'm going to go ahead and get the precept. And it says, Matthew chapter 25 and verse 31. It says, when the Son of Man shall come in his glory and all the holy angels with him, then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory. So, right. And, you know, that's what we patiently waiting for Yahushua to return and to sit on the throne of his glory and us to be able to see everything, the plan, you know what I'm saying, to be in one mind with Yahushua. It says, verse 32. And before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate one from another as a shepherd divided his sheep from the goats. So right, all nations are going to be gathered before Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. He's going to separate the sheep from amongst the goats. But you got to understand, the Lord's sheep was scattered amongst all nations. So now he gonna gather those same sheep from all nations. But the bulk of the delivery going to come here from Babylon. You know, because this is where, you know, the bulk of the Lord's children were sold. You see what I'm saying? But it says he's going to separate the sheep from the goat. So now, with this whole Bible ban or whatever the case may be, you see what I'm saying? We're going to see the people who was straddling the fence say, hell no, they're going to hop over that motherfucking fence. They're going to hop over that fence, lean their hand, and it's going to be a wrap. So the ones who was lukewarm and ain't have it the whole time, doing all that faking, they're going to bow that knee to that system, man. They're going to run and they're going to bow the knee to the system when it's all said and done with. You see, like the sister said, it's no longer the time to be straddling the fence. When the persecution comes, we're going to see who really opening these Bibles. It's a lot of Bibles. There's a lot of Bibles on nightstands. You see what I'm saying? With dust on them. You see what I'm saying? Or the case may be, there's a lot of Bibles out there that's on showcase. The time gonna come where you ain't gonna even be able to find a Bible. You see what I'm saying? When it's all said and done with. More so, these people got these Bibles, but they're not reading these Bibles. We putting these Bibles to work through the Spirit power of Yahweh Shema Shah to the best of our ability. You see what I'm saying? When it's all said and done with. But it says, and he shall set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on the left. Sorry, everybody who want to be a goat, who want to who gonna ultimately bow to the system. Because you know our people, they use it as slang to this day. Man, I'm a goat. I'm a goat. The Lord said he gonna set the goats on his left hand. You see what I'm saying? When it's all said and done with. I'd rather be a sheep with a shepherd. How should I be in that shepherd? And it says, verse 34, then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, come ye blessed of my father, inherit the kingdom. Prepare for you from the foundations of the earth. Prepare for us from the foundation of the earth. For when I was hungry and ye gave me meat, I was thirsty and ye gave me drink. I was a stranger and ye took me in. So right. That's the blessing of doing the work. Doing the work, prophesying across the four corners of the earth via the internet, doing what needed to be done to get Yahweh Shema Shah's word out. It says, verse 37, then shall the righteous answer him, saying, Lord, when saw we thee in hunger, and fed thee, or thirsty, and gave thee drink? When saw we a stranger, and took thee in, or naked, and clothed thee? Or when saw we thee sick, or in prison, and came unto thee? And the king shall answer and say unto them, verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me. So right, for us doing the work, doing what needed to be done, and helping brethren, brethren that call on the name of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shah, truth and sincerity, for us coming through for them, it's like us coming through for Yahweh Shai. You see what I'm saying? Ultimately for doing this work and, teaching them, giving them this living water, just as we receive the living water. It says, verse 43, I was a stranger and you took me not in. It says, what was I? Verse 41. I'm going to start at verse 41. It says, then shall he also say unto them on the left hand, depart from me, ye cursed, into everlasting fire, prepared for the devil and his angels. So right, the righteous going to receive their reward for doing the work, and the wicked going to receive their reward for doing wicked works when it's all said and done with. It says, then shall he say also unto them on the left hand, depart from me, ye cursed, into everlasting fire, prepared for the devil and his angels. Right, prepared for Esau, Edom, and these many antichrists. Esau, Edom is the spiritual counterpartner of the devil. And he's set here on this earth to do his will and his work. That's why everything he do is against life, against Yahweh Shema Shah. You see what I'm saying? So ultimately, he gonna have to pay. You know what I'm saying? It was prepared for him, but guess what? Jake gonna inherit it. Jake gonna inherit it because what? Jake didn't want to take heed. He didn't want to take heed to, everything that the counsel of Yahweh Shema Shah, and he despised his prophets. So therefore, the Lord's gonna laugh at him in his calamity. You see what I'm saying? Verse 42, for I was in hunger and ye gave me no meat. I was thirsty and ye gave me no drink. I was a stranger and ye took me not in. Naked and ye clothed me not. Sick and in prison and ye visited me not. Then shall they also answer him, saying, Lord, when saw we thee in hunger, or in thirst, or a stranger, or naked, or sick, or in prison, and did not minister unto thee? Then shall he answer them, saying, verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye did not to one of the least of these, ye did it not to me. And these shall go away into everlasting punishment, but the righteous shall inherit life. So right, when it's all said and done with, when the missiles hit, they ladder in. When the missiles are gonna hit, is to be melted. You see what I'm saying? But the elect is gonna not. Most of them are not gonna taste of death. Some of them are gonna have to feel that death by way of those guillotines. But they're gonna, they're gonna take everything that Yahweh Shema Shai has written for them. You see what I'm saying? But the bulk of the ones that are going to that everlasting fire, meaning that's gonna be their latter end on this side, man. that latter end going to be melted by ICBM thermonuclear hellfire. When it's all said and done with, you know. But the Lord is going to set his sheep on the left-hand side and his goats on. He's going to set his sheep on the right-hand side and the goats to the left. You know, when it's all said and done with. So just like that sister said in that video, the time for straddling the fence is down there. It's over, because now you finna have to prove to the Lord. It says, strive for the Lord unto death, and he shall fight for thee. You see what I'm saying? So meaning when a nigga grip you up and try to get you to walk to a whole bunch of civilians come up and say he ain't got his chip, and try to walk you to a station or walk you to your ass, better wiggle, scream, squirm as much as you can. Cause that bowing that knee, but that's an automatic no. They ain't even in the equation. You see what I'm saying? They ain't taking the chip. That's an automatic fornication against your how about Shimmy Shah when it's all said and done with. So come on, man. Let me see. Con, 2nd Esdras chapter 16 at verse 68. It says, for behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, as they shall take away certain of you, and feed you being idle with things offered unto idols. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and a reproach and trodden underfoot. Right. You see what I'm saying? Because you got all these false prophets over these people that's not teaching the truth. IUIC Nick the Snake, not teaching the truth on what the MOTB is, the Revelations 13 to 16. You got all these false prophets talking about it down April 8th. You see what I'm saying? Not teaching these people about the prophecy, because they don't understand the prophecies, because they just want to be instant elders. You see what I'm saying? They're going to be fed things offering to idols and head and reproach, because they're going to take it. They're going to take the MOTB, the Revelations 13 and 16, the chip. They're going to take it. You see what I'm saying? It says, and they that, verse 69, and they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and a reproach and trodden underfoot. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. It's all right. You know, they're going to be coming at us from left, right, up, and down. You see what I'm saying? Because we fear the Lord and we're not taking it. You know, Lord, the only mark I want to have is at the WAP, written in Ezekiel chapter 9, the mark of exemption. You see what I'm saying? The mark of exemption. The name of the Lord Yahweh and his son written in my forehead, and my children as well, and my brethren. You see what I'm saying? It says, verse 71, they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. And that's just what it's going to be like, man. That's what it's going to be like in the midst of all our hell breaking loose. Edomites going to have their damn cave, they mask on again, riding in that white. All type of stuff gonna be going on. You see what I'm saying? So it's better to fear the Lord. When you fear the Lord, you might get a jolt of power, or you might get, you know what I'm saying, get transported like Habakkuk did. You know, that's what we look forward to. I look forward for them cheat codes to get put in, and Yahweh Shimei Shah to basically make us win in every single sixth trouble that he delivers us in. The sixth trouble, the certain amount of you know, things that we got to go through before that 7 Trump the missiles hit. You see what I'm saying? So while we going through what we going through, you know, I rather have Yahweh Shah with me and my family when it's all said and done with. So come on, man. The banner of the Bible, all the people that's lukewarm, straddling the fence, don't know nothing about scriptures, they're gonna be caught out there, and the shepherds that was teaching them these things that they teaching them, you know, the Lord gonna take them through it even more, you know, for not coming through, you know, the door, basically. You know, for not coming up the right way. What was that? Was that 2 Timothy 3? 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 1. It says, right, for all the men that was straddling the fence and just ain't got it. It says, this know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come, for men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetousness, Right, you got people that selfie culture, lovers of their own self. Everything they do is to uplift themselves and to make people, you know what I'm saying, see themselves in this great light, or whatever the case may be. It says, for men shall be lovers of their own self, covetous. You know, a scammer is a covetous person, and that person, you see what I'm saying, that person don't care about others, basically. You know, he's gonna do whatever he got to do to get him, wipe whoever bank account he got to wipe to get him, and to basically defraud a poor man, basically. You see what I'm saying? Those type of people are praised on this side, man. Covetous, robbers, you know, evil eye, people with evil eye, man. You see what I'm saying? And it says, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good. Right, going to the last precept, 2 Ezra 6:16 and 68. You see what I'm saying? Despisers of those that are good. The good guy finished last. You see what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. Despisers of those, and who are those that do good? The elect, to the best of our ability. You know, we're not good, we're not perfect. Our righteousness is as filthy rags. But at the end of the day, we still rehearse the righteous acts for Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. So when you try to do good on this side, you're going to be despised, especially in these last days, especially when they ban that Bible. When they try to ban the Bible, only thing that's going to flourish is wickedness. You see what I'm saying? It says, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of Yahweh, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof, for such turn away. Right, be in church talking about God, this, Jesus, God appointed me to teach. You see what I'm saying? When it's all said and done with, having a form of godliness, but from the power of the Lord, they turn away. You see what I'm saying? So when they be quick to mourn when they hear about a gang banging Ray that then got shot, that got pierced with them arrows 22 times because of wickedness. You see what I'm saying? There's a whole funeral behind them. And then next thing you know, a whole gang war start. And then next thing you know, people mourning everywhere, but they, you know what I'm saying? But ain't telling these people to stop over these innocent bystanders, these children that's getting hit and hurt in the mix. You see what I'm saying? It's all right, and that's just what it is, man. It says, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof, for such turn away. For of this sort are they which creep into houses and lead captive, stealing women laden with sins, led away with diverse lusts. Right? You know, these church houses, man. These church houses and these first false prophets. The Burger King, the false King David. What the elder called him, the hypocrite. You see what I'm saying? Got people following him. He just winging it. He making it up as he go, man. He making it up as he go. Talking about the 3 days of darkness. He just did a video the other day talking about some message to the lions, then. Nigga bringing out precepts out of the book of Enoch. You see what I'm saying? He bringing out precepts out of the book of Enoch, and there's thousands of niggas on the comment. Yes, Father, King David. You know what I'm saying? This nigga reading out of the book of Enoch, man. You see what I'm saying? But it says, right. Lead captive silly women laden with diverse lusts, ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth. Right. When I came into the camp, when I first came into the camp, you know, when you ride downtown, there's a whole bunch of homeless people. And I just, you know, brought a few things of water and took my 12 tribe shark down there and try to, you know, teach some of the homeless people, or whatever the case may be. So when I got down there, man, it was a pastor looking nigga. He had on a trench coat. He was looking clean in a motherfucker. He don't even supposed to be down here. He had on a pastor hat. He had his shit permed up real nice, like dude off of Friday After Next. The one, you know what I'm saying? Cat Williams. When he had his shit permed all up. That's how he had his hair. He was looking nice and clean, man. So as I'm teaching, he keep interrupting me like, yeah, that I do is that which I won't not or something. So I'm bringing out the precepts, trying to get people to not take the device that was coming up in 2022, and you just keep talking and keep talking and keep talking. You see what I'm saying? But still couldn't come to the truth. It says, verse 7, ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth. See what I'm saying? So you know all this knowledge, and you read the Bible, but you're not reading it with a spiritual eye. So by you not reading the Bible with a spiritual eye, you can't get the truth. The only thing you're gonna be able to teach is what was taught to you. You see what I'm saying? What was taught to you was plantation Christianity. You see what I'm saying? That Council of Nicaea, 325 AD. It says, now as I would say James and I don't know those names, Jambres withstood Moses, so do these also resist the truth. Men of corrupt minds reprobate concerning the faith. Right, and that's just what it is, man. Reprobate minds. You know, they can't get it. They can't get it at all. That's why they constantly try to switch up the doctrine, switch up everything. You see what I'm saying? And it says, but they shall proceed no further, for their folly shall be manifest unto all men, and theirs also was. You see what I'm saying? And the Lord is bringing these prophets low, man. These false prophets, he bringing them low to the ground. When it's all said and done, there's going to be a time to where nobody's listening to them. The Lord's going to cause the elect to listen to who he want them to listen to, the true shepherds, the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, the brothers that come under that umbrella. You see what I'm saying? And the brothers that call on Yahweh Shem Shai in truth and sincerity. When it's all said and done with, it says, but they shall proceed no further, for their folly shall be manifest unto all men, and theirs also was. All right, let the wicked be wicked still, let the righteous be righteous still. But the eyes of the righteous that was doing wickedly, that's gonna wake up in these last days, they're gonna see the things that these people doing. They no longer gonna walk with them. They no longer gonna praise them. You see what I'm saying? They're gonna praise Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It says, verse 10, but thou hast known fully my doctrine, manner of life, purpose, faith, long suffering, charity, patience, persecutions, afflictions, which came unto me at Antioch and Iconium, at Lystra, what persecutions I endured, and out of them all the Lord delivered me. So right, the prophet before was going through a lot. All the brothers, you read the accounts of all the brothers, you see what I'm saying, they was going through a lot, man, when it's all said and done with. And by us believing on Yahweh Shem Yahushua in these last days, it's going to be that time where we got to flee. You see what I'm saying? It's going to be that time where we got to hide ourselves, for a little moment. It's going to be that time to where Yahweh Shem Yahushua calls us to sit still in our place. You see what I'm saying? For the destruction that's at hand when it's all said and done with. So, that's why I got that precept, because, going back to the video to where they're trying to ban the Bible. So our time gonna come to where we can't depend on the system at all. And I was saying that when I was at the store. I'm like, time where I can't even come in this mud. You see what I'm saying? There's a time where I'm real deal waiting on the Lord to send me them birds, them ravens, to feed us, or whatever the case may be. It says, yeah, and all that will live, right, the Lord deliver him from all. It says, yeah, and all that will live godly in Hamashiach Yahushai shall suffer persecutions. All right, we're going to suffer persecution because what? We fear the Lord. There's going to be a great insurrection on those that fear the Lord, in every city. We're going to be, we're going to be good, but at the end of the day, our flesh, we might have days where we scared. But at the end of the day, we still keep pushing, put one foot in front of the other, and just trusting Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It says, but evil man and seducer shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. All right, those that was called to be deceivers and to deceive the world, following that vibration of Esau, they're going to wax worse and worse. But the elect of Yahweh Shem Yahushua going to be good. In this book of John chapter 15 and verse 18, It says, if the world hates you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. So, right, the world hated Yahushua. You know, like she said in that video, their ancestors, no, those are our ancestors that sold out Yahushua and those Pharisees. You see what I'm saying? You see it today, who the Pharisees is. Them same ones that don't call on the name of the Lord. Them same ones that's all about money, gain. You see what I'm saying? I'll sit right here and talk crazy about the man of the Lord in front of the whole world, right? And then say, yeah, so if any celebrity want to come and donate, they can come donate to us. You don't want to donate to a man with multiple wives, because he going to split it between, you see what I'm saying? He going to split it between his wives. That's their mindset. You see what I'm saying? Their mindset is money and to get money. You see what I'm saying? So they can continue to live their lavish lifestyle, man. You see what I'm saying? But the world hated Yahushua, so we know it's going to hate us. And we know when they ban the Bible, the persecution come, you know, it's not going to be a lot of people outside with their fringes on, man. A lot of fringes going to get tucked in. And you're going to realize that this shit real. You're going to realize that this shit real. The Great Millstone had the truth the whole time. And the brother that's under that umbrella. And then may Yahweh Shem Yahshua have mercy on you if you call when it's all said and done with. May Yahweh Shem Yahshua have mercy on you if you called from the beginning, but you're gonna understand, you're gonna know that the shepherds that was over you was only about money, man. It's only about money. So it's only a matter of time before the Lord calls them to stop with their foolery. And this is 1 Peter chapter 3 and verse 17. And it says, for it's better, I'm going to get verse 17. It says, for it is better if the will of Yahweh be so that ye suffer for well doing than for evil doing, right? And that's what that's what the elect going, the spirit of elect, the brothers and sisters, that's going to have to walk to them guillotines, man. We're going to suffer our fate, even if I'm in there, Yahweh I'm not, but we're going to have to suffer for righteousness' sake. Meaning we going to these guillotines and we finna die for Yahweh Shem Yahshua. You see what I'm saying? Really ain't finna die. Really finna live with Yahweh Shem Yahshua, reign with Yahweh Shem Yahshua for 1,000 years, for all eternity. You see what I'm saying? So, but 2/3 of our people, they gonna suffer for evil doing. You see what I'm saying? Meaning they gonna go and they gonna take the chip, and then when that grievous sword fall upon them, and the missiles start hitting, they gonna know that they fucked up, basically. You see what I'm saying? For it's better if the will of Yahweh be so that ye suffer for well doing than for evil doing. So right, and that's just what, what I'm saying? We look forward to. I'm gonna get this. It said, verse 18, for Hamashiach also have once suffered for sins, the just for the unjust, that he might bring us to Yahweh, being put to death in the flesh, but quickened by the Spirit. So right, that's why I say we're going to live with Yahweh Shai. So we're going to be put to death in the flesh, but in the Spirit, we're going to reign with Yahweh Shai, because we're going to pass that major test. 2/3 of our people fail, be walking around in a zombified state. So right, just like he had to go through his hour of temptation, we're going to have to go through it. You see what I'm saying? It's better to speed walk to the guillotine and call on Yahweh Shem Yahshua the whole time. Because at that day, he might give you spiritual power at the last second, or he might just say, come stand in your life. It's almost over. It's almost over, man. You see what I'm saying? And you're blessed. It's gonna be the last precept, because they real deal trying to push this Bible ban. But first, it started off as planting wickedness, and they put wickedness in small measures. Now they just put it out there. Wickedness everywhere you go. Barely see anything righteous. There's wickedness everywhere. This is Revelation 20 and verse 1. It says, and I saw an angel come down from heaven, having a key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand. And he laid hold on that dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years, and cast him into the bottomless pit, and shut him up, and set a seal upon him. And set a seal upon him, that he should deceive the nations no more till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled, and after that he must be loose a little season. So, all right, after the Roman Empire fell, you had the Byzantine Empire raised up, or whatever the case may be. You had the Edomites ran into the Caucasus Mountain during that time, man. And that was the time where the Lord had them in that lower state. Caveman, Esau tell you that it was 80,000 years ago. No, this was right before the Renaissance. You see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna put a number on it because I don't want to go off. But man. And then during the Renaissance, they were loose for that little season to go out and deceive the nations. And in that little season, look how much they did deceive the nations, man. When it's all said and done with. He was loose from a little season out his and that just shows the beauty of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. Because every time he'll lay this devil down for 1,000 years, and he'll put us down for 400. You see what I'm saying? So he really be making him, drinking that cup. And it says, and I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shai, and for the word of Yahweh, and which have not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with Hamashiach 1,000 years. All right. And that's what we're looking forward to, man. We're looking forward to ruling and reigning with Yahweh Shem Yahshua for 1,000 years, all eternity, And the brothers that he saw, the brothers and sisters that he saw, what it says. It says he saw those, and the judgment was given unto them, and I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shai and for the word of Yahweh. All right. Some of our brothers and sisters are gonna go through it, man. They got to walk to them guillotines. Some of our people, 2/3 of our people gonna get to that guillotine and say, hell no, put it in me. Put it in me. You see what I'm saying? That's what they're gonna say. They're gonna get their right hand out, their left hand out. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna bow that knee quickly. And ultimately they're gonna come back in everlasting shame and contempt, man, because they're gonna know that they turned their back on Yahweh Shai. He sit us all down, the whole nation of Israel. You see what I'm saying? We're gonna weep before him. Our people gonna know that they went off when it's all said and done with, man. But I pray this lesson was edifying. Shalom on to the next.